betterpropaganda.com. Check it out.
I'm Maria Gonima with Better Propaganda, and I am here with Pop Levi. I would like to ask you a couple questions.
Okay.
So, since you've been in the United States, I'd imagine that you're not involved in other bands that you were previously involved with.
No.
Right. And how long has it been since you were in those groups? Or is that and can you tell us a bit about it?
Well, I was in a band called Supernumerary, which was another act on Ninja Tune. And I used to play bass for Ladytron, and we did that for 2.5 years.
And so, what made you decide to go into a new project? And also, this is actually kind of different in the sense that it's more personal and more.
Well, it was the plan all along from the very first moment. Right. Was to do these certain other things to add a certain edge to making a solo record. Mm-hmm. I think if I'd have made a solo record from scratch in the very beginning, it wouldn't have been as good.
So, what is like inspiring to you? You don't necessarily have to say artists, but anything that involves, the earth vibrations or other things like that.
I'm into mathematics and geometry and the Marquis de Sade.
So your experience, you've already been released on Ninja Tune, you've already hold a relationship with them, now there's this new label. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
It's called Counter Records. Ninja Tune run it, and I know and love the people who work there and have a really good relationship with them, and they really allow me to pretty much do anything I want to do. And at the moment they've set up the label specifically for me to release my works on, which is great.
Are they planning on picking up other artists?
I have no idea.
You don't know. That's cool. Well, I was wondering, could you
I hope
also?
Not.
I'm sorry.
I hope not.
No. It's just for you. Counter. So who are some people now? Let's go to the references. Who are some people that you do respect, and that means that you feel have accomplished the anti-standard?
Do we make records now?
Well, no, in the past or whenever.
Bob Dylan. I think he made some very avant-garde recordings. You know, I suppose nowadays people associate Bob Dylan with what you would call what's been termed folk rock, and it has this. I think that putting a genre specification on something like the music of Bob Dylan sometimes, although it's needed in some ways, misses the point. I think he was as avant-garde as someone like John Coltrane or Miles Davis, and there was a point at his genius points between 1960 and 66 where, in my opinion, he made his best records. I think every one was a very mathematical choice of exactly what to do, even though it comes across as the most fluid performances. That doesn't go without it. I think it's very strategic. Do you not think so?
betterpropaganda.com.